In this video, we are going to talk about the effect of Venus in the sign of Gemini through the nakshatra of Mrugashira, Punarvasu and Ardra. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Vedic Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani, help you grow further faster into Vedic astrological studies. Venus in the sign of Gemini. What is Venus? Venus is the planet of femininity. It is all about the femininity, receptivity, sensitivity. And when I say femininity, it has nothing to do with man or woman. We all have Mars, we all have Venus. So we all have the feminine side to our personality as well as the masculine side to our personality. So the feminine side of our personality, how well developed it is, can be seen with the Venus. The receptivity, sensitivity, beauty, refinement, luxuries, comfort, all these can be seen with Venus. Venus is the natural karaka for the relationship, cooperation, marriage, sexual relationships. Okay, all these can be seen with Venus, and we have made a dedicated video on Venus. You can go and watch that on the playlist of planets. Okay, Venus is the planet of love. Venus also represents beauty, luxury, art, and compassion and cooperation. All these things can be seen with the Venus. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so it holds all the significations of Mercury, of communication, of connectivity, of friendship, fun-loving, business-minded, networking guy. Mercury is all about the fun-loving, networking, intellectual guy who likes to, connect with people. A person who is great with words, a person who is great at communication, a person with a natural talent with the words and the language and communication. Gemini is an air element sign. Air element signs are social and intelligent. Gemini is one of the most intelligent, versatile and flexible sign. Not only because of its rulership with the Mercury, but also due to the element, the air element. If you look at all the air element sign, they are intelligent and they are social. Gemini is the first air element sign. Gemini sign also represents your desires. The third house significations can also be seen with the Gemini, which is all about your desires, your heart wishes, your intellect. Gemini sign also shows your hobbies. Your friends and associates can also be seen with the sign of Gemini. Next, Gemini is a dual sign. We have talked about it in every video of Gemini. Dual signs are the signs which holds the signification of the fixed nature of the sign and allows for the movement of the chara sign. So you will always find a dual sign between a fixed sign and a chara sign. So the sign of Gemini is between the fixed sign of Taurus and the chara rashi, the cardinal sign of the Cancer. Now, whatever has initiated into the sign of Aries is now getting into closer to the sign of Cancer, which is going to the emotional stability or emotional movement of that thought. And in that process, Gemini plays an important role. Now we are going to talk about the nakshatras. In Gemini, in the area of Gemini, we have 3 nakshatras. We have mrugashira nakshatra, 2 padas. We have 4 padas of ardra nakshatra, and we have 3 padas of the punarvasu nakshatra. Mrugashira nakshatra is about seeking for the information. We have 2 padas of mrugashira namansha into the sign of Gemini. The 3rd and 4th namansha of the mrugashira nakshatra is into the sign of Libra and Scorpio. So when you have a planet into the beginning of the sign of Gemini, it goes into Mrugashira Nakshatra, Libra Namansha and Scorpio Namansha. Now, when Venus goes into the 3rd Namansha of the Mrugashira Nakshatra, it goes into the Libra Namansha, which is its own Namansha. So these people can expect the best results of this combination with respect to arts or, seeking the information related to art. Next is Ardra Nakshatra. Ardra Nakshatra has 4 padas. The first pada is Sagittarius Namansha, then the Capricorn Namansha, then Aquarius Namansha, and the fourth is the Pisces Namansha. So if you have planet into the fourth pada of the Ardra Nakshatra, it goes into the Pisces Namansha. If you have Venus into the fourth Namansha, into the fourth pada of the Ardra Nakshatra, it goes into the Pisces Namansha and it gets exalted. So you can expect the best results of the Venus in Mercury, Venus in Gemini in the fourth pada of Ardra Nakshatra. Next is the 3 padas of the Punarvasu Nakshatra. Punarvasu Nakshatra is the Dasha ruler is Jupiter. And the 3 nakshatras, 3 padas are Aries, Taurus and Gemini. When you have Venus in Gemini into the Punarvasu Nakshatra, into the first pada, it goes into Aries Namansha. If it is into the second pada, it goes into the Taurus Namansha. And it's in its own Namansha, the Venus ruled Namansha. And so it does great job there. And when it goes into the third Namansha, third pada of the Punarvasu Nakshatra, it goes into the Namansha of Gemini, which is Vargottam Namansha. So now you have Venus in D1 chart in Gemini, and you have Gemini Venus in the D9 as well. So it becomes Vargottama, and you can expect all the best results of the Gemini Venus combination in this pada. Next, what happens when you have Venus into the sign of Gemini? Venus is the planet of beauty. The planet of beauty comes into an youthful sign. What you can expect? You can expect an attractive personality. The person having the Venus into the sign of Gemini is extremely attractive and is youthful. So these people always connect with younger people, no matter what age they are in. They may be 80 years old, 50 years old. Still they will connect with 25-year-old guy or 20-year-old guy. And these people, the teenagers or young people, will always look up to these people as an icon. And they can connect with them. That's because the youthful energy of the Mercury is getting connected with the Venus. The planet of beauty comes into the sign of symmetry. This makes these people attractive. Venus is the planet of art, and the planet of art comes into the sign of skills. Now these people are skilled in some sort of arts. This art may be poetry, dancing, and not dancing exactly, because dancing is more with the legs and Gemini is more of hands. So these people are skilled in some sort of arts. Okay, and this can be either something to do with hands, like drawing and painting, or it can be something to do with words. So these people can be great at painting or drawing pictures, or they can be good with words, like they can be having a poetic inclinations. They can be a great poet. They have the mastery or skill of words. They can choose the right words to make an impact, and they can give it an art form. They can create poems. They can influence people. Venus is the planet of cooperation and relationship, the natural karaka. Now it is coming into the sign which is all about networking. So the planet of relationship goes into the sign of the networking. So these people are great at establishing a relationship. Venus is the planet of cooperation and compassion. The planet of compassion goes into a fun-loving sign of Gemini. So these people are having a great abilities to connect with people and make them happy, make them at ease before they get connected. And all these works in favor of this person. Maybe in business, maybe in establishing those connections. and he always uses the communication, which is all about Gemini. The planet of compassion and cooperation goes into the sign which is fun-loving. It makes a happy personality which everybody adores and likes to connect with, and Gemini Venus person knows it and use it for their highest good and greatest growth. Okay, so yes, this was Venus into the sign of Gemini, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to know more about Vedic astrology, these two videos on your screen, just go and watch them. These videos will help you go further, faster into Vedic astrology. Sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace.